Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen A is coming out claiming he agrees that black people relate to Donald Trump because of his criminal indictments. Now, y'all keep saying this stuff out in the media because, Stephen A is part of the media. Give us one example. Give us one example of someone running for president with a criminal record and the black community overwhelmingly ran out and voted for that person. Give us somebody in Congress that was voted in and the black community voted for that person because they had criminal indictments. Give us an example of when this has happened before in the past. You know, it's one thing to make an accusation and keep repeating a falsehood over and over. It's another thing when you have no proof that we vote for people over criminal indictments. There is no such thing. But people are still harping on this as if they are on to something when you are on to nothing. This is right up there with the sneaker thing. So let's get into it. So, Stephen A., I see your pet raccoon showed up at everything. So, ESPN host Stephen A. Smith defended Donald Trump this week and argued that black people relate to the ex president because of his numerous criminal indictments against him. This is what Stephen A. said. This is what Stephen A. said. Smith's surprising remarks about Trump and the black community came on Thursday night during an interview with Fox News and Sean Hannity. Oh boy.
We look at polls are always broken down demographically, and you see this major erosion in the Democratic base for Biden. African Americans, Hispanic Americans, young people. And if Donald Trump could hold on to 5, 10, 15% of the numbers that he has now, he will win the next election. Why is that happening? That's my question.
As much as people may have been abhorred by Donald Trump's statement weeks ago, talking about how black folks, he's hearing that black folks find him relatable because what he's going through is similar to what black Americans have gone through. He wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. When you see the law enforcement, the court system, and everything else being exercised against him, it is something that black folks throughout this nation can relate to with some of our historic, iconic figures. We've seen that happen throughout society. So no matter what race, what ethnicity you may emanate from, we relate to you when you're suffering like that because we know we have. And that's what he articulated. As unpopular as it was, as much as we didn't like to hear it, it's the truth, and there's no way around it. Those are all contributing factors to the state of affairs with the slippage that appears to be taking fold when it comes to President Biden, unfortunately.
Okay, Stephen A. is completely wrong on this one. When I look at my comment section and the people say, I'm voting for Trump, they are voting for Trump because they are not happy with the illegal immigration situation. They want Trump because they feel the country was better off under Trump than under Biden. I have yet to see one single person for Donald Trump say, you know what, I'm down with Trump because he got all those indictments. I haven't seen that one time. I think if you don't have your ear to the black community, then yeah, you'll be inclined to believe what Stephen A just said. But if you got your ear to the community, you know our people are concerned about the issues. They are concerned about the inflation. They are concerned about the illegal immigration and all the money that's being thrown at them. There's a lot of people that are unsatisfied with the fact that this country is very much inclined to backing war and not taking care of the people at home. But I have yet to look anywhere, not only in my comment section, but comment sections of other videos that are talking about this subject matter. I don't see those black men and women in the comment section say, hey, I'm down with Trump over them indictments. I just don't see it. I don't see it. So, no, if they are voting for Donald Trump, it's because they have grievances about Joe Biden and the way he is doing things. It's not over indictments. It's just not. So for Stephen A to jump on the bandwagon on this thing, I guess I don't expect better from him. It is what it is. So you saw the video clip. He said this on a recent Fox News interview that he did on April 18th. Mm-mm-mm. So what Stephen A is good for one thing. He is always good for saying something off the wall. And he says, oh, it may be uncomfortable. It's not uncomfortable because that's not why people are saying they're going to vote for Donald Trump. It's not uncomfortable at all, you know. But you know, Donald Trump is very much, because he said Smith went on and criticized the law and law enforcement and the court system. Yes, and those things should be criticized. But here's the problem. Donald Trump don't criticize those things. Now he is in his case because he's being dragged through all these courts. But at the end of the day, Donald Trump made it very clear he is for law enforcement. In fact, he is for more protections for cops so that when they do something like gun someone down, they are fully protected. That's what Donald Trump is for. He is not for getting rid of qualified immunity. He is for giving the cops even more protection beyond qualified immunity if he's able to do it. That is indeed what he's for. So it's really up to you to decide who you want the most, Biden or Trump, when November 5th comes. But Stephen A, I'm sorry, I just have to disagree with you on this one. Y'all gonna have to tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.